Hi, so this is Kirsty Hall with her Activity 2 Bench Supply and Multimeter assignment. So first of all, we're going to do note the expected resistances of the three different resistors used in the video from the color codes. So here we have our first one, which is 10 ohms, which is a brown, black resistor. We have calculated it here. Then we have our 15 ohm resistor right here, which is brown, grey and black, which we've calculated here to be 15 ohms. Then we have our 33 ohm resistor, which is orange, black, which we've also calculated to be 33 ohms. So the next thing we have is we've ticked off our second one. So measure the resistance of three different value resistors using the lab multimeter. So here's our multimeter here. I've already put the leads into my first ohm resistor, which is a 10 ohm. So here we have it is coming up as 9.84 ohms. So it's fairly close. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna check for my second resistor. Sorry guys, don't mean to put you down like that. Okay, it's not really going in. Okay, so I got my leads into my 15 ohm resistor right here. It's coming up, keeps on changing. So it doesn't know 16 ohms. Okay, let's see if we can get these wires to be a bit better. Okay, so now it's at 14.98. Okay, so I think it was a problem with the leads. So now we're gonna do our third resistor. So there's it's a bit bent. Here is our 33 ohm resistor. The leads in, and on the multimeter it's coming up as 32.82 ohms. So once again it is very close. So now we're going to take that off on the list. So now I'm going to show you my schematic showing a DC voltage supply connected across the three resistors connected in series. Choose a supply voltage between 6 and 9 volts. So here's my DC circuit schematic. I have my resistors in series, which I have here on my circuit. So we have 10 ohms, 15 ohms, 33 ohms. So we have our 6 volt supply, 10 ohm resistor, 15 ohm resistor, and our 33 ohm resistor. So now we're going to check that off of our list that we have that done. So now we're going to calculate the current that will flow through the resistors if they are connected in series using Ohm's law. So I have this calculated here. So our total is resistor 1 plus resistor 2 plus resistor 3, which is 10 plus 15 plus 33. So our total resistance is 58 ohms. Using Ohm's law, we're going to use voltage equals current times resistance. So we want to find our current here. So we're going to do voltage divided by resistance, which is 6 divided by 58, which is 0.13 amps, which is also known as 103 milliamps. So now we can check that off of our list. So now we're going to calculate the expected voltage across the resistor using Ohm's law. Okay, yep, so here we have it. This is our first resistor, so we put that down as V10. So we have 0.13 amps multiplied by 10 ohms, which we get to be 1.03 volts. Then we have our second resistor, which we're putting down as V15, which is 0.13 amps multiplied by 15 ohms, and we're getting 1.545 volts. Then we have our third resistor, which we're putting down as V33. So we have it as 0.13 amps multiplied by 33 ohms, and we're getting 3.399 volts. So if we add these up together, we should get 6 volts, but we actually got pretty close to it. We got 5.974. I mean, it's close, but we can see there's clearly some voltage missing. We don't know where that's gone in the circuit, but we're going to check it off of our list. So now we're going to demonstrate the fine tune and the voltage control of the DC supply and set the voltage to the voltage chosen in step 4. Okay, so I'm going to turn our power on. Now we're just going to get it to be close to 6 with our coarse voltage. Okay, now we're going to use our fine one to get it closer to 6. Okay, we got it at 6. So there we are, we have it now at 6 volts, which is what we want, so we're going to check that off our list. So now we're going to demonstrate our maximum current. We're going to use, let's put it to be a little bit higher. So, oh, it's actually way too high. I'm going to put it to be 0.193 as our current. So now we're going to check that off of our list. So now we're going to connect the DC supply across the circuit with 3 resistors. The resistors must be of different resistance, so I have my banana clips here, and I'm just going to put it in here. We're going to connect them. And then we're going to connect these banana clips. So now to demonstrate the maximum current, I've set my current here to be 236 milliamps. So that is checked off our list here. So now we're going to connect the DC supply across the circuit with the 3 resistors in series. So I've connected my wires to our multimeter here. So we can see it right here, and it is checked off of our list. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to show that the current flowing from the bench supply is displayed when the on-off button is pressed in. So now we're going to press our button in, and we got 104 milliamps, which is what we were expecting. We expected 103 milliamps, but very close. So yeah, now we're going to check that off of our list. So now we're going to measure the voltage across each resistor using the lab multimeter. So yeah, I'm going to use this as our each measurement. So I'm going to put this into our first resistor, which is our 10 ohm resistor. So I think it's connected here. Okay, yeah, it's connected, and we have 1.0213 volts going in. we expected 1.03 volts going in, so very close. So now I'm going to move it on. I'm going to put it onto my 15 ohm resistor, and we're going to check that then. So we're just putting it in, and we're going to check what this is giving. Okay, so I've now just connected it to our 15 ohm resistor, which we've got 1.5549 volts, which we expected 1.545, which is really close. So now we're going to do it to our last resistor, and we're going to check the voltage. So now we're going to check off our 11th step. So now we're going to show the effect of setting the current limit to half the expected current. Okay, so now we're going to calculate. Okay, that's good. So now I'm going to put it to half of 103, so we're going to put it to about 50. Okay, so we can see here that the safety feature, it's obviously straight away half the voltage as well as our safety feature, so we can see here that it has obviously worked. And here's the checklist. So this is my checklist done. So now we can mark this off, and it is complete. Thank you so much for watching my video.